Wizards. We've got Sarr, Trae Young out there with Dimon. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
On the break, here's Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Miller outside. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Matthews. Guarded by Miller. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Bridges. There's the block. For 3, Dimon knocks down the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
They get it back. Count that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Knipple, guarded by Sarr. Knipple, no good.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Matthews misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right. Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
17-foot shot on the way. It's good. Off the glass. Matthews got his second bucket on the night.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Now here's Bridges. A 14-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Matthews. And again, it's Washington.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
On the wing, Davis. Inside. Here's Matthews. And again, it's Washington.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Snatched up!
Tough move by Miller. Having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
First team foul.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
First one falls for him. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Count it.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And it's Washington on the break.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive.
A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to James. Into the lane. And slam dunk by James.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. James has got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Matthews, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Hornets trail by 8. To the right side. Miller against Koulibaly. Now here's Miller. He's covered closely, and it's good for 2. Miller's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years, and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Champagny, he's checked in for Sarr.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Matthews, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for him.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
To the middle. Releases. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys. And it's a completely new group for Washington. On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Miles Bridges. And there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 10 points.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A true playmaker. When ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Young, the pass to Matthews. And yep, it's good. Matthews got 7 now in this quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Puts up a deep 3. Knocked away. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Matthews. Tries again. And the layup is good. Matthews got 29 points.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. So we conclude the first half. It's Washington leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Ice cold, rigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hornets trail by 7. Sarr out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Dimon. And it's Matthews in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. They've led by as many as 11. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
They're not messing around.